Okie doke. I'm sorry, that's the wrong game. What is up, everyone? My name is Ryan, aka Ryman, and we are back with more of our bizarre adventures through Katawa Shoujo. The last time we left off, I remember we had an amazing face-off. Okay, I need to collect myself and stay professional, because if I run through that whole thing in my head again, I'm gonna lose it. Even though as glorious as it was that she did the face off. Oh, face off. We gotta keep going. And go. Piling my books into my bag, I catch a... No, Ryan, no! We promised we would get the face-off out of our mind. I need to go watch that movie again. I catch a glimpse of the library books I borrowed last week. I might as well return them, considering that they took all of 2 days to finish. I briefly consider inviting Hanako along to the library, but she's already gone. It'll probably be better for my studying if I'm alone anyway. With a quick stretch and a wave to a couple of classmates, I didn't really wave, I more or less gave them the finger, who give the same to me. That sounds about like my high school experiences. I make my way out of the classroom. As I open my bag and shove the books through the return slot in the front counter, I notice a strange person behind the desk. Old and graying. She must be Yuko's replacement while she's working at the cafe. Okay, we're not going to talk to the bitch, okay. I began looking for a free table, a task I made somewhat difficult considering that, despite there not being many students in here, they're all sitting at their own tables. Noticing a familiar head of hair, I walk over to one near the braille section. Hi, Lily. For a split second when you said you recognized the set of hair, I thought it was going to be Hanako. It's hard to tell whether Lily's concentrating hard or not. Her placid expression holding perfectly still as her finger slides across the dot-filled pages of her book. Hi. Mind if I sit here? You come here often? Oh, no, not a problem at all. She trails off, evidently still focused on her business at hand. Ah, Hisao. She gives a nod of greeting, and I sit opposite at the table, pluck a chemistry textbook out of my bag, my god, I can't read, and quickly thumb to the chapter we're covering in class. For a while, we sit there and read, each in our own way. Hold on, right here, write this right now. This right here, that's called a comfortable silence. Just enjoying each other's company, without saying a goddamn word. Now let's ruin the moment by talking. Seeing her reminds me of what Kenji said this morning, though. That and the fact that I've never seen someone read in Braille before makes me keep throwing glances at her. I kind of feel guilty about it, given that she has no way to realize I'm doing so I decide to just ask her about it. Her lineage isn't exactly a state secret, maybe it is, after all, and there is another thing I've only just noticed from her movements. Hey, Lily, mind if I ask you a question? Not at all. Is anything wrong? I was just wondering. You're at least part foreign, right? We might walk casually into racist territory here, but let's go! She gives a small giggle before setting down her book. I've always been amused at how squeamish people are about that. Akira's mentioned how much she and I look different from most others before. The details are a bit complicated, but I'm half Japanese, half Scottish. I will fight the urge to do a bad accent. Scottish. It's not That was not exactly my first guess. It takes some effort not to blurt it out loud. I try to conjure images of the place in my mind. I think as far as the UK goes, Scotland isn't bad to live in, but I'm not really sure. My first guess of England was surprisingly close, at least geographically. That does leave another question, though. But you have no accent. That's where the details begin. I was born and raised in Japan, despite my mother being foreign. Ah, I get it. I don't get it. Hold on. If she moved to the doors simply due to Akira working longer hours. So they don't live near the school? She gives a small sigh, as if she didn't expect me to go any deeper. This always happens to me. I'm doing fine with women, and then I make the mistake of just continuing on the conversation. I should just, from now on, say 2 words to women. That's it. Was her previous, frankness just a front? Not exactly. It's been a long time since we've actually met. I feel like I'm not getting the whole story. But, pardon the yawn, I'm sorry. But I don't really want to go unduly prying into her situation. Her about face shows she feels kind of awkward about it. So, do you speak much English? To be honest, I don't know that much about Scotland, but at least I know that's the main language there. It takes her a moment to collect herself, appreciating the change in topic. That's right. My family mostly used Japanese around the house when I was young, but they made sure Akira and I knew our Scottish side just as well. I'm fluent in the language. I'm glad you are, because I'm not! But I'm also... but I'm also studying it in school to keep my skills up and to have the qualifications on paper, mainly. So you're bilingual? That's pretty impressive. What's more impressive is that I got that word on my first try. Now watch, it turns out I didn't. If I didn't, please don't tell me. Let me have this one thing. Please. I wouldn't go that far. Having parents who can speak the language is a large advantage, and English books and brailles aren't too hard to buy or import, with Yuko's help at least. There's a relatively high demand for local English teachers here anyway, which also helps give me some motivation to learn it well. Demand for English teachers? For a moment, I wonder why she brought this up. You're planning to be an English teacher? She gives an enthusiastic nod. It must be nice having such a definite future in mind. I'm still lost. I'm more lost than a lieutenant who has the map and is trying to lead a platoon through the Black Forest. You know, there are gonna be some people who have no idea what I mean by that, and there's gonna be other people who are like viciously nodding at their screen. I've never really given it much thought to mind, so I'm kind of envious. What's wrong? It's just, I could see you as a teacher pretty easily. It suits you. For a moment, she's speechless. She lowers her face a little, lets out a nervous giggle. Something I've never seen her do before. With Lily's role as a class representative and her dependable nature, teaching does seem to be a line of work fitting her personality. I've been told a number of things on which works to suit my personality, one of them being executioner, kindergarten teacher. That's about it. Sorry, that was probably a little much. It is true, though. Waving her hand in front of her face dismissively, she quickly recovers. It's not that. It's just that only one person's ever said that to me before. Gonna guess your sister? A short, somewhat awkward silence follows the discussion. Without knowing it, I ended up steering into a troublesome topic again. I should try to cheer her up a little. Quick, do a dance! It was me who went and got her brooding, after all. Want to grab lunch at the cafeteria after this? Go see a movie, baby? It might perk her up a bit, or at least take her mind off her apparently complicated family situation. Going by her smile, it seems to have the intended effect. I appreciate the thought, but the food there is fucking awful. Quite a quick redirection of the conversation. She does have a point, though. The food there isn't the greatest. Maybe the Shanghai? We could ask Hanako if she wants to come as well. What is it? I almost forgot until you reminded me. Hanako's birthday is coming up soon, and I was going to go shopping in the city for a present tomorrow. Is that an invitation? I'd be happy to accompany you. The ability to get more use out of the layout of the city would probably be a good thing. I barely set foot in there, so I'd be hopelessly lost by myself. She gives a nod, signaling that she happily approves of the plan for Sunday. We eventually get back to our books, though before I begin reading again, I steal one glance at her. Maybe I've been thinking on my situation too much. After all, everybody here would have their own unique circumstances. The chance to go outside and clear my head will probably do me good. End of chapter, yeah! I'm only about 12 minutes in according to my personal little stopwatch, so I'm going to keep on trucking. Bored of standing in place and watching the television in a shop window, I pull myself away from the tacky display with little effort. After living in Yamako, the city seems like an entirely different world. No running in the halls. Common orderly conduct is to be used at all times in the classrooms. Students are to exit rooms after checking both directions for oncomers. Elevators are reserved for movement-impaired students. Fuck that, I use them anyway. Single file on stairs. Compared to such strict, almost regimental standards, the city's shopping arcade might as well be a strange country. While the school may have its fair share of hustle and bustle during the festival, the outside world is much different. It's strange. Having lived in a metropolitan city for more before my accident, this should feel more natural than Yamako and the surrounding town ever could. Yet it feels foreign somehow. The elevated walkways and tall buildings, each adorned with billboards taller than any 3 people, don't do anything to distract me from the passing crowd's reactions. I forgot you were religious, girl. That will be a topic for another day, but not today. Lily keeps one hand on my shoulder, the other holding her cane, which taps the ground with a metronome-like steadiness. Looking over to her, the natural smile of hers still holds. Having only seen her in school uniform, I'd not recognized her as she sat on the bench waiting for me to come, if not for her cane propped up against it and her distinctive hair. I can't tell whether they're glancing at due to her height, her foreign looks, her obvious blindness, or all 3. Not that any of those would make the situation any less comfortable than it is. Her height, her foreign looks, and her blindness. Can't people just look at people because they're probably pretty? Does that sound weird coming from me? Move on. Do you have any ideas where to look first, Hisao? Oh, funny you should mention that. I don't know how I know this, but I know there's this little shop of antique shit somewhere in this city. It's got little dolls and chess sets. We should probably go there. Her soft voice breaks me out of my line of thought. I can't imagine that she's failing to notice the attention she garners, but she seems to unfazed by it. I get the feeling she's the type to enjoy walking outside, so she might be used to it by now. Not really. This is my first time in the city, so I've got no idea where to go. She furrows her brow in thought, planning a route for us to take. And come to think of it, a way to communicate it. Something I noticed in the time that I've been with her is how, when deep in thought, she lacks close to any form of body language to show it. Her expression may change, but not a hint of movement shows. She seems to have little in way of sweeping physical gestures in general, though, so I've assumed it's a part of her reserved nature.
Is there a large electronics store near here?
I take a quick look around, mostly finding clothing stores. After a few seconds, I notice a store with a bright blue sign some distance away that fits her description. It's a fucking Best Buy! Yeah. No, I've got it. We're walking through the street and she's like, let me know if you see a Radio Shack. Oh, there's another movie I need to go watch. Yep, it's just a bit ahead of her. Should we go in that direction? I fucking love that movie. Thankfully, it's just the information she needed. With a nod, we start off and head towards Lily's unknown destination, landmarks being our guide. Here you... Ice cream shop? I thought we looked for electronics. Where the fuck are we? Who the fuck are you? Here you go. 1 vanilla, 1 chocolate. I don't know. I picked a voice and I went with it. Don't judge me. I hand the money over to the counter and take the cones to the railing that Lily's sitting on. I can't believe I let her trick me like this. She not only led me to an ice cream stall, but also got me to buy her some. Oh my god, it's her fucking vampire magic working her way into my brain. You need to fight it, Hisao! I'm getting distracted again. At least she gave me the money for hers. Okay, that's not so bad then. I thought I was gonna have to like fight for her Hisao on behalf of Hisao against the vampire. Alright, there's only so much a stand can do though in terms of fighting vampires, Hisao. You need to channel your hormone. This could turn into a different game if it went that way. Sure enough, she's patiently waiting where I'd left her. I guess she was planning on making the day an event rather than a simple shopping trip. I call out to her and slowly place a vanilla cone in her. Look how fucking happy she is over ice cream! I have that same look! And place a vanilla cone in her outstretched hands, being careful to make sure she's got a good hold of it before letting go. At least her tastes are fairly normal. I was worried she asked for some weird flavor when I first asked. Like what? Here's the change. It's okay. Keep it. Oh. Okay. I moved to protest, but realized the futility of doing so over such a small amount. I slipped the coin into my pocket, supplementing my meager allowance ever so slightly. Money is money, dude! Never let anyone tell you differently. Lily... gotta get a yawn out. Side effect of doing recordings at like 10:30 at night, people. Don't be like me. Lily shows no signs of wanting to get up, so I take a seat beside her and start eating my own ice cream. The summer's weather's nice. Hopefully it will hold out for a while. You too. I'm beginning to think the only other person who prefers winter.
You prefer what? I must not have heard that wrong. I must not have read that right. I'm beginning to think I'm the... You're a winter No, I hate the cold. I hate the cold. But then again, if you're a vampire, it makes sense to you because... We gotta check her body heat. Sal, poke her. Don't ask me questions or give me that look. Poke her. Is she cold as a corpse? I contemplate her statement for a long moment. Yeah, I think you might be. It draws the intended reaction. She's cute when she's pouting. Okay, yeah, that face, though. Alright. Lily's a good girl. No, wait. That didn't sound right. Oh, no. This is turning out terribly wrong. I meant her reactions are adorable. There's so many more faces and expression than from the original Hanako route that I took. It's like every one of these you want to hold cherished to you, you know? I don't know what's happening. Still, I can't really imagine what's so good about winter. You can't go out without bundling up, and you still freeze anyway. And then the lake effect hits. And then it's already 0 fucking degrees outside, and you dress for that, but then the wind chill comes in like, nope! Hits 40 fucking below, then the snowstorm hits, adding on top of this lake effect, and you still have to shingle the fucking house you're working on. I don't like winter. I think that's what I'm getting at. I used to live further north, where there'd be plenty of snow to play in, so it's a little nostalgic. I don't like the heat very much either. So, you're surrounded by snow all the time? What, are you north of the wall? Are you a wildling? Am I the watcher on the wall? At least you can wear a skirt, so don't complain about that. It's out, my man! That sounds a little creepy! I'm rubbing off on him too much, folks. She gives an amused... Oh, thank God. She gives an amused giggle as we both get back to finishing off our already melting cones. I idly sit and watch the crowds going by as we eat, catching bits and pieces of conversations. Looking to Lily, I see her dutifully licking her ice cream from the top downwards. Focus! Blissfully unaware of the fact that it's beginning to melt. It's melting. Where? Down a bit? She lowers her mouth from the top of the cone, but has no idea of exactly where the ice cream's dripping. What follows is a game of guiding her left and right until she finally finds it. Oh. To any onlooker, if I'm going to be honest, people, I glanced at the word at first, and at first I thought I was going to say to any onhooker. It seems obviously bizarre. A girl with her eyes closed, turning the cone over and over and over as the guy next to her gives instructions. A strange variant of childhood blindfold games, maybe. In good time, we finally finish our treats. And and while away the time conversing casually. Caught mid-sentence, Lily perks her head in her trademark manner. It's an unmistakable sign that something's caught her attention. Ah. What is it? Is Akira somewhere over there? I think I heard her. I raise an eyebrow and look in the direction she's facing, somewhat doubtful of her ability to pick out Akira's lone voice in the din. You greatly underestimate blind people, dude. Oh my goodness! What the fuck? No, I'm not clicking. I'm not clicking. This, just this. This is good. I don't know why this tickles me so. Sure enough, though, blonde girl in a suit can be seen through the tiny gaps between people walking every which way. I raise a hand and wave, trying to catch her attention. Sato! Hey, Sato! Oh, the face! The face moved! She stops in her tracks and looks towards me, evidently noticing my calls. As she does, I notice someone walking beside her. I can't get a good look at whoever it is, though, before the two begin walking towards where we are. How did you do that? What? As they reach us, Lily and I stand and dust ourselves off. Akira? How did I do your voice? Kind of like Lily's, but not overly offensive Scottish accent. Hey, you two. That was terrible. Who the fuck are you? What? She nods towards me, a gesture which I quickly return. My gaze shifts towards the young girl next to her, and her eyes meet. As they do, Akira plops a hand onto her head, a move which doesn't seem to faze her. Hideaki. I'm gonna go with Hideaki until someone obviously corrects me on the obvious correct pronunciation. Hideaki. I can't do more female voices. I'm out. I'm completely out of female voices. Am I gonna have to call in with the assist? I think I may need an assist. I don't know who to fucking call. Hold on. I don't know. Hold on.
Shit right now. 3D peak is such bullshit.
Fellas. I need someone to do me a favor.
That's not gonna happen.
Look, I'm completely out of female voices to do for this game, and it just keeps throwing them at me. I need someone to do me a favor. I'm gonna read you off a line, and I'm gonna need you to say that line in a female voice.
You're gonna get me as a big, angry black librarian again.
No! Aaron!
That was hilarious. You should probably do it.
Aaron! Give me a sample of your female voice! I'm gonna have to roll with it. Now repeat after me. I don't believe we've met. I'm Hideaki.
Fuck this guy.
I don't know! This bitch has a new name and I don't know how to pronounce it.
Wait. Hold on. Type it out.
Type it out. Hideaki.
Hide
Aki.
Hideaki, yes.
Hideaki. Alright,
So-
I'm Hideaki.
I'm Hideaki.
Pleased to meet you, Isao.
Pleased to meet you, Hisao.
Hold on, that's a guy's name? That's a guy's name?
The fuck up right now.
That was my bad, man.
Also, yes, that is a guy's name.
But I'm talking to a...
No.
But I'm confused.
At least you fell down. Now Bill can find somebody to fuck you over.
Alright, I'm gonna let you guys get back to your thing. Aaron, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We now return from that. What am I doing? A guy's name, huh? Hideaki. Hideaki. Not Hideaki. Hideaki. Guess I just dodged a bullet there. Okay, that's a guy. That's a dude. That's a dude. That's a man. What? That's a what? No. He bowed. Okay. Okay. What is this going on here? She's like 5'11". He bows, somewhat restrained by Akira's hand being on his head. Oh, Hideaki's here too. Are you well? Alright, so you're a dude. What male voices can I do? I've made grave mistakes. I'll be right back.
He's coming.
I've made terrible mistakes.
Lead him into his own bear trap.
Hideaki's a dude, apparently.
Yeah.
That is...
He has a male name.
That is all.
Walk into the bear trap.
This has not been a very good day. My God. What have I become? Akira's been taking very good care of me, thank you. I don't know what voice that is. Akira grins as to affirm the point and rubs his head hard, dragging it around in a circular motion, his dreary face during this somewhat amusing. Uncle's out of business again, so I'm just taking him around town for today. I'd prefer to be spending the day on a date with my boyfriend, but I was about to throw $10 into that hat that said that was the boyfriend. That would have been the funniest thing ever! Hideaki gives a cough to try and redirect Akira's thoughts. As he does so, though, I find mine wandering. Wait, they're related? Okay, certain previous thoughts in my head over this whole scenario here on the screen right now are way more fucked up. And further, as first cousins? I suppose that explains why she's taking care of him in any case. Come to think of it, Hideaki, how the frick did you know my name? I already forget what I did for your voice. It's like higher toned, higher, not female like I try to do with Lily, but higher. Put the paws back up a little bit. Yeah? Akira told me, being a Yamaku student, I suppose you're disabled in some way. That was terrible. Not everyone in Yamaku's disabled. I'm super fucking triggered right now. Which I only learned a handful of days ago. I give silent thanks to Shizune and Misha for their stream of information about how the school works. Because of them, I found out that since the school will accept practically anybody suffering from non-mental disabilities, it doesn't discriminate against healthy people either. It seems unlikely that many in good health would enroll there, though. While the standard of education is pretty high, it is extremely isolated and very much focused on helping disabled students. You're dodging the question. Who the fuck are you to give me that sass? You scrawny, female-looking little fuckwad? Darn, damn, he's sharp. I'm like 3 seconds from throwing the twat waffle into an oncoming train. Look at you. You gotta be like 4 foot fucking 2. I'm shit bigger than you. Before I can say another word, though, he decides to take a stab at it himself. If I were to call it myself, your heart. Your heart? Look at the smug look on this fuckwad's face, you schmuck fuck! What is this supposed to be, your cute little ascot? I will strangle you with that! Akira looks mildly curiously at me. Her interest piqued as well. It sure was a lucky guess. You're related to Shizune, probably. I know they said that everyone here was related, but if I had to take a mindless shot in the dark, this little turd is like probably related to Shizune somehow. What the fuck is this? Are you like wearing star-striped stockings? How did you... You show no missing limbs or deformities, so external disabilities are out. Considering the lack of any strange mannerisms, it's also unlikely that you have any mental disability. But Yamaku doesn't take mentally disabled students. I know. Leaving that aside, the only possibility left is that of internal disabilities. I didn't think which one you might bear, so I guessed. Correctly, as it turns out, and your reaction confirmed my guesses. More than a little bemused, I look to Akira. She grins and shrugs, obviously taking some enjoyment out of her partner's deductions. He's sharp, yes, but more than a little unsympathetic. Logical, but lacking in tact. His attitude reminds me of Shizune. In a way, as to his looks. Is that secretly Shizune? I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Hey, may I ask why you're staring at me? Surely I'm not that unusual a specimen. Specimen. Does he not know how unusual he looks? You look... I'm not gonna say it because I could overlook the spats and clothing as just being coincidental. But the ribbon in his hair... Oh my god, I didn't know he had a ribbon in his fucking hair! This is entirely beside the point, though. Sorry, you just remind me of someone. Does that make you Misha? I better not say anything. She would fight me. Akira gives him a sharp jab with her elbow. Told you you're not much different from her. He calls into his hand and tries to maintain his upright and serious demeanor. I see you've met my sister, then. No. No! 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 Son of a whore, no! Phone! Phone! Get the timer up! Pick up, damn it! This is Ryan, a.k.a. Rayman! That's General Ryan, a.k.a. Rayman Geo, commander of the Rayman forces of the Rayman Empire! I need immediate extraction from my current location! I'm popping a flare to signal where I am!